आज ये टॉपिक पढ़ना है।
ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay, so today we will study it how we want to connect a microprocessor with memory. ठीक है. How the microprocessor will retrieve the data from memory and how the data will be stored in memory. Okay, and how you can access the data from memory. And we will study different type of addressing modes. So जो topic है, the topic of our today's lecture is addressing mode. Okay, so now I will explain this. So the topic is addressing mode. What is an addressing mode? क्या बता सकते हैं? जी. What is addressing mode? कोई बता सकते हैं बेटा? Okay, so addressing mode defines where the operand is. What is an operand? जी बताएं. What is an operand? Anybody?
सर जिसमें ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म होता है.
GC operation. So now I will define this with an example. Let's assume that I'm writing like this: C is equal to A plus B is an operation. This C is equal to A plus B is an operation. C is equal to result operand. A is equal to source operand 1 and B is equal to source operand 2. What is plus? Plus is an operation. Plus is an operation. Now the addressing mode defines where the operand is stored. Where the operand is stored. So actually the operand, if we want to store the operand, so we want to store the operand, so the operand can be stored in register, or the operand can be stored in memory, or the operand can be a part of instruction. I will elaborate this later on. Operand can be the part of instruction. Before explaining the addressing modes and the operands, that whether they are stored, we have to define our architecture, that how our architecture will look like. So our architecture will look like this. Can you see on the left hand side? Our architecture will look like this. So now we have two sides. One is the memory side and one is the microprocessor side. So okay, so we have two sides. So we have a microprocessor side, and now on the right hand side we have a memory side. And we remember that the memory can be represented as 2A cross W. What is A? जी बताएं बेटा. What is A?
Address line.
Address lines. What is W? Data lines. Okay. So now this A is an address line and W is the data line. And microprocessor will provide an address, and against that address memory will provide the data. There are two types of operation. Okay, so now we have another sign. We have another signal that is called as control signal, read write bar. G. What's the purpose of read write bar? G beta. What is the purpose of read write bar?
To enable read or write operation.
Okay, so it's to enable read or write operation. So read write bar signal will determine that whether it's a read operation or a write operation. It will determine the direction of the data. It will determine the direction of the data from memory to. So the direction of the data can be either from memory. So actually, if read write bar is 1, So what is the direction? The direction will be from memory or from microprocessor? From memory to microprocessor. And read write is 0. What will be the direction of data? जी बताइए बेटा.
Processor to memory.
Microprocessor. Okay. So memory to microprocessor, and in the following case from microprocessor to memory. Okay, now before explaining this thing, this microprocessor. Now, if you look into the details of the microprocessor, so microprocessor has some internal storage elements. Microprocessor has some internal storage elements, and this internal storage elements are called as registers. So this microprocessor has some internal storage elements, and these storage elements are called as registers. So if you look at here, so microprocessor has some register. It has two type of registers. So it has this microprocessor has two type of registers. Data registers. And then it has some address registers. Address register, and it also has some program counter. And it is another register that is called a status register. We will study this in later. A program counter and status register, we will study this later. So what is the purpose of a data register? So the data register, so if we go down, data register. So data register stores the data. And what is the purpose of address register? जी बताइए बेटा.
Address store करता है.
It stores the address. It stores the address. If you have studied this in C++, so it store. If you know what is a pointer? Pointer in C. What is a pointer? Pointer is actually an address. Memory. So we have two type of register. Data register stores the data. Address register store the address. Okay? And program counter and status register, we will study this in later on. Okay. So now for this microprocessor, we assume. Achha, now we are assumption. Now we assume an architecture. So we assume an architecture. Okay, where we have a total of 16 data registers. Okay, 16 data registers starting from R0 to R15. Now we also assume in architecture we have total of 16 address registers starting from जी कहां से कहां तक होगा A02 जी बताएं बेटा जी बेटा बताएं A15 okay now what should be now we have total of what should be the size of address register जी बताएं what should be the size of address register जी बताएं बेटा What should be the size of address register and what should be the size of data register? जी बताइए बेटा ऊपर का देखें ये इस फिगर को देखें what should be the size of address register and what should be the size of data register? ये फिगर नजर आ रही है आपको?
16.
No, the size of each register. There are 16 registers. What is the size of each register? बेटा नहीं समझे आप मेरी बात.
W.
So the size of data register is W or size of address register is W?
Data register.
Data register.
The size of data register should be W, and what should be the size of address register?
A.
A2.
It is A. It is an address. An address, it is the
Okay.
size of address register is A. We have 2 raised to power A locations. बेटा आपको वही चीज है ना, एक्चुअली आपको जो कंफ्यूजन हो रही है, we have 2 raised to power A. So now if you remember, so we have this 2 raised to power A. We have 2 raised to power A. आपको मैंने बताया था बेटा ना,
Yes sir.
एड्रेसेबल लोकेशंस, ठीक है, इसको एड्रेस के साथ ना करें. द साइज ऑफ एड्रेस रजिस्टर इज A. एक्चुअली माइक्रोप्रोसेसर गिव एन एड्रेस इन द साइज ऑफ A, but you have to respond A address locations, and I also give an example in the first class. Okay, so now how many data register we have? जी बताएं बेटा.
16 sir.
Yes, we have 16 registers. So actually we have 16 registers, so it will start from R0 to
R15.
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 And what is the size of each register? जी बताएं बेटा.
W.
W.
A.
So now in this case, what is W in this particular example? What is W in this particular example? G. W is equal to 16 bits. Yes. So similarly, okay. Now what we are doing? So similarly, we have address register. So now we have some. So, G beta. A. So we have, these are the address registers. So we have A0. We have then A1, and then we have A up to A15. So now we have A0, A1 up to A15. जी बताएं ये. How many registers should be there? ये बताएं. Because we are giving 16. And what is the size of each register? What is the size of each register, beta?
A.
And let's assume A is equal to 24. When A is equal to 24 bits, what is the memory size? जी बताएं, what should be the memory size? A is 24, W is equal to 16. What is the memory size?
A raised to power 24 multiplied by W.
Yes, 2 raised to power A
24 multiplied
by W. So 2 raised to power A, 2 raised to power 24 multiplied by 16, and these are bits actually.
सर मैं मीटिंग लीव करके दोबारा ज्वाइन कर लूं, मुझे बोर्ड शो नहीं हो रहा.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. सो इसमें से 2 raised to power 4 24, ठीक है, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2 क्रॉस 8 bits. What is 8 bits? जी बता बेटा.
Byte, 1 byte.
Right. So actually we can we write it like this? So it is actually 2 raised to power 25, because 2 raised to power 24 plus 1 bytes हो जाएंगे. Can we write it like this? 2 raised to power 5 multiplied by 2 raised to power 20 bytes. 2 raised to power 5 is equal to 32, and 2 raised to power 20 is mega. So now our memory, so what is our memory size? So our memory size in this particular example is 32 megabytes. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं ये चीज समझ आ गई या नहीं आ गई?
आ गई सर.
Okay, now if you look at the notes, if you just look at the notes, so actually this is the complete architecture. So we have a status register and program counter. Okay, we will study this in later detail. So we have 16 address registers starting from A0 to A15. We have 16 data registers starting from R0 to R15. The size of the data register is 16 bits. The size of each address register is 24 bits. The address lines, So the address lines is actually A. So actually, if you look at the address line, so this is it is 24 bits, and the data line is 16 bits. Actually, I have written it from A23 to A00. So it means that there will be 24 address lines. So the 24 address lines will look like this. The 24 address lines will look like this. So it will be something like this. It will be A23, then A22, A21, and so forth, so on. And in the last, it will be something like this: A01 and A00. So actually, there are 24 address lines, and in short, we write it like this. We short it like this. We make a double line, so it means it ranges from A23 to A00. बेटा ये समझ आ गई जो मैंने ये ग्रीन में जो नजर आ रहा है आपको बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Now what about the data lines? So if you look at the data lines, so the data lines will look like this. So it will be look like D15, and data lines is unidirectional or bidirectional?
By.
Yes,
By.
ठीक है. And it will so far so on, Grant. It will be then D01, and then it will look like D00. How many lines are there? It is equal to D15 and D00, and if you look at it like this, so actually is equal to, ये बेटा समझ आ गई बेटा आपको? जी बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई?
सर ये रिप्रेजेंटेशन है ना इन लाइंस को, मतलब कि ज्यादा है तो उनको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखने
Yes, this is the short representation. This is the short representation, and actually there are two representation. One is actually the reason is that I also told you earlier that we have two different representation: the binary representation and the hexadecimal representation. So hexadecimal representation is short, or binary representation is short?
सर बाइनरी.
Oh, binary is short.
No, sir, hexa.
Hexa is short. Hexa is short. So actually, if you look at, okay, now we have, if you look at the memory, okay, now if you look at the memory, okay, now if you look at the memory, so actually, if you look at memory, so the memory, so this memory, how many address lines are there? 8 address lines. How many addressable locations are there? 2 to the power A cross W. So 2 to the power A is actually the addressable locations. So it has 2 to the power A locations. What will be the first address? What will be the first address? बताएं बेटा. 0 0 0 0. Okay. So Control C. So actually, I'm writing it in. So the first will be the first address: 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Actually, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Actually, okay. So this address will consist of 0 bits. What will be the next address?
The last one.
1. Okay. Okay. Now I will make it 2. I will explain this why I'm making 2. So actually, this address is byte addressable. So actually 2, and then actually this will be. This representation is binary or hexadecimal? ये binary है, तो binary है तो ये 10 होगा. ये क्या होगा? 2, तो उसके बाद 4 होगा, 1 0 होगा. ठीक है, दिस इज द बाइनरी रिप्रेजेंटेशन. बाइनरी रिप्रेजेंट. अगर हम डेसिमल रिप्रेजेंटेशन में करेंगे, सो व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट एड्रेस? जी बताएं बेटा.
जीरो ही होगा.
So actually, so in the left hand side, the representation is in decimal 0. The next address is 2. What is the next address? जी बताएं. 4.
4.
0 to 4. 0 to 4. 0 to 4. Okay. Now. Okay. Now this is the decimal representation 0 to 4. Actually, if you look at the binary, now I'm skipping the hexadecimal the binary representation. So the next address should be 6. The next address should be 8, then 10. Okay, now this 6 is in decimal. This 6 is in decimal. Okay, what should be the hexadecimal representation? Actually, it will be 0x 0000006. Okay, now if we look at the first section, okay, how many address lines are there? 24 bits. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
we can
sir.
divide 24 bits? We can divide this into a chunk of 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Why am I dividing it into 4, 4, 4, 4? Why?
To make it in 6 parts. Sir, ये hexadecimal में
में
6
से
होगा.
एड्रेस करेंगे.
Because hexadecimal represent one hexadecimal digit is represented by 4 bits. समझ आ रही बात या नहीं आ रही? So what should be the minimum? What should be the minimum address? कितने digits चाहिए? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the minimum address. So actually the minimum address is 0x 00000 because there are 6 bits. So the minimum address is 000 bits. Okay. What is the maximum address?
0x11.
0x f. Now this is the which representation is this?
Hexadecimal 15. Okay, sir.
Hexadecimal. Okay, so the maximum address is 0x 1234 1234. 1234 1234 1234 1234 in which representation? Binary. That's the reason that actually whatever now for okay, which representation is more clear, the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Which one is more clear, visible?
First one.
First one.
The first one is more easy because it is visible. It is visible for human. It is visible for me. Yes, everything operation within the microprocessor is performed in binary, but for human eye, hexadecimal representation is better or binary representation is better?
Decimal is better.
Hexadecimal is better. ठीक है? Please mic off कर दें बेटा. Please mic off कर दें. ठीक है? So now this address is 0x6. If you look at A, so what is this address? 0x 00008. Now 10 is in binary. What is the hexadecimal representation? जी बताएं. 0x 0 A.
A आ जाएगा sir.
Yes. What about 12?
0C.
C.
00000C. What about 14?
0x
E.
000
0x
0 F.
00000 E.
E.
And 16?
Sir, 16 के लिए
00010. Then 18? 00001
100.
1 2 because you are adding a 2. 6 plus 2 8. 8 plus 2 A plus 2 C plus 2 E plus 2 is equal to 1 0. Then when we add 2, so it is actually okay. Now in these addresses there are two types of addresses because it is byte addressable, so there are two types of addresses. So actually if you look at here, so we have two types of addresses because it is byte addressable. So this is lower byte, and this is higher byte. समझ आई बेटा या नहीं आई? Because and then the lower byte is actually odd. This is an odd address, and this is an even address. ठीक है? So the address of the higher byte, अच्छा ये जो higher byte का एड्रेस होगा, अच्छा ये मैं इसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, ये जो इसका एड्रेस क्या होगा? 0 और लोअर का एड्रेस क्या होगा? 1. हायर बाइट का एड्रेस क्या होगा यहाँ पे? 2 में 2, this address will be 3, this address will be 4, this will be 5. What about 12? 1 2. What about 1 2? Not 12, it is 1 2 actually in hexadecimal. What is this address on the left hand side? जी बताइए बेटा, आवाज नहीं आ रही बेटा, आवाज नहीं आ रही
जी सर.
जी. Abdullah, what will be this address?
जी सर.
What will be this address for 1 2?
Sir.
1 2, and the right hand side will be
100.
1 3. Actually, each address has an odd address and an even address. ठीक है? We have an odd byte and even byte. What is the size of the data? ये जो data lines का size है, what is the size of the data? बताएं, ये बताएं. कितने बिट्स हैं?
16 bits.
16 bits. Yes. So 16 bits is divided into 8 bits.
सर 8 के 2 बनेंगे.
8 bits and 8 bits. So this can be divided into higher byte and lower byte. ठीक है? The higher byte has an even address and the lower byte has an odd address. अब समझ आई या नहीं आई बेटा? समझ आई बात या नहीं आई? आवाज नहीं आ रही बेटा.
आ गई सर.
जी सर.
अच्छा अच्छा, let's assume a scenario that you have this address is actually a house address. And this address may be a room address. So each house has 2 rooms, room number 0, room number 1. So there are 2 rooms, first room and the second room. The first room, if you look at the first room, so the first room has an even address and the second room has an odd address. बेटा आप समझ आ गई या नहीं आई?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, अच्छा, if you look at each address, अच्छा अगर ये जो address है ना, तो odd address अच्छा अगर what should be the size of this each data? What should be the size of each data? So let's assume this is an address, any address. What is the size of this data? What should be the size of this data? बताएं बेटा. What is the size? कितने bits का होगा?
16.
16 bits. जी. How we can represent 16 bits? How we can represent in hexadecimal? किस तरह divide कर सकते हैं? How many hexadecimal digits will be required?
4.
4. Yes. So we can divide 16 into 4, 4, 4, and 4. And let's assume this data, the data that is stored at this address, maybe this is any address. Let's assume this address is 0x561123. Let's assume this is an address. So let's assume this is an address 0x5612 because this is 24 bits. So this is an address, and the data. Let's assume that the data that is stored is 0xa511. Okay. So what is the address? Okay. What is the address of A5? What is the address of A5? And what is the address of A1? So the address of A5 is even or odd?
Even.
Yes. What is the address of A5? A11. It will be even or odd?
Odd.
Odd. So what is this even address? Actually, it is the same as this address. So this address will be 0x561230, same address, and the odd address will be 0x5612 what?
1
3
3 1.
So it means now I'm writing like this. So it means that the address 0x561230 contains a data, and the value contains a data, and the value of the data is 0xA511. Am I right? So it means that address 0x561230 contains a data. So this address, it means that this address is pointing to a location in memory. So this address 0x561230 is pointing to a location in memory, and that memory has some data, and the value of that data is 0xA511. Okay, so this size, the size of the data. Okay, the size of the data. So now we can say the size of the data is 16 bits. Size of the data is 16 bits. It means it's the size of the data is 16 bits. So it's 16 bits. So it means that the size of the data is 16 bits. So how many bytes? 2 bytes. Okay. Now, what is the data? So what is the data in binary? So the data in binary is 0xb. Now I'm writing in binary. A. What is the code for A? 1010. What is the code for 5? 0101. What is the code for 1? 0001. What is the code for 1? 0001. So actually, this is actually your A. This, the second bit is actually your 5. The third bit is actually 1, and the fourth bit is actually 1. बेटा समझ आ गया या नहीं आई समझ?
Data even और odd में कैसे?
Even data is not even in odd. Data in even address and data in an odd address. Actually, you're confusing the data. You're confusing the data. So this data is at even address, and this data is in odd address. बेटा आप समझ आ गए या नहीं आई?
Yes
सर ये डिवाइड कैसे होता है, मतलब हमको मतलब
सर ये डाटा को हम स्प्लिट कर रही क्यों है?
ठीक है, स्प्लिट क्यों कर रहे हैं? मतलब क्या मतलब स्प्लिट कर रहे हैं?
सर इवन एड्रेस हमें शो क्या कर रहा है उसका?
देखिए मेरी बात सुने, इवन एड्रेस पे ये कर रहा कि इफ वी वांट टू एड्रेस अ पर्टिकुलर बाइट, हमें पूरा डाटा नहीं चाहिए, हमें एक डाटा चाहिए. नहीं समझे बेटा? हमें दोनों डाटा नहीं चाहिए. बाइट्स को लेते कर लो. अच्छा अब एक और चीज है. अच्छा मैं इसको समझा देता हूँ आपको. इसको मैं एक और तरीके से समझा देता हूँ. एक्चुअली whenever microprocessor reads some data, so it also tells the memory that what should be the size of the data. तो साइज के लिए एक पैरामीटर होता है कि हमें पूरी whether we want to read the complete word or whether we want to only a part of the data. नहीं समझे बेटा?
ठीक.
When we want to, ठीक है, तो अगर हम इसे कहते हैं कि हमें सिर्फ एक बाइट चाहिए, तो हमें अगर हम सारी बाइट्स को करेंगे तो मेमोरी ज्यादा, एनर्जी पावर ज्यादा होगी या नहीं कम होगी?
ज्यादा कंजम्पशन होगी.
Okay, so if we want to retrieve more data, the power consumption will be more. So actually, if microprocessor want to read only interested in one byte, it is not interested in the complete word. So if it's only interested in the complete word, so for that you have to provide a byte address. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई?
जी सर.
अच्छा. Okay, so now the data is in binaries A5. Okay, now if you look at this, so this A5, so what? Okay, now if you have an A5, so now I'm writing it. So actually, what is the address? Okay, now what is the address? The address of byte 0xA5 is, because it is an even address, 0x561230, because it is an even address. So it means that byte actually now byte 0xA5 is located at E1 address. What is the address of? So what is the address of? The address of byte 0x11 is 0x5212 because we will add 1 is an odd address, and byte 0x11 is located at odd address. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई बेटा?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so this is the way that how we accesses the data. How do we accesses the data from memory? How do we accesses the data from memory? ठीक है बेटा? कोई problem? कोई question? जी बेटा. Any question? Any question? Okay, so now it's the same thing that is written. Okay, so if you look at this address, so it means that this address, location 0, it contains 16 bits of data. So this data is 16 bits. What is the address of 9A? What is the address of 9A, beta? बताएं बेटा.
0000.
00000. What is the address of BC?
तो लास्ट वाली 1 हो जाएगी.
0x000001. What is the address of this one? 0x
00 23AA 1. A की जगह B आ जाएगा. B आ जाएगा.
very good. B. और इसका एड्रेस है the same this address. ठीक है बेटा?
Yes sir.
Okay, now if you look at this is the minimum address, the minimum, and this is the maximum address. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई बेटा?
सर ये एंड लास्ट वाला जो FF आ रहा है तो इसका सर ये जो दूसरा B वाला ऑड वाला होगा वो क्या होगा सर? वो काइंडली
किसका? किसका?
इसका B लास्ट वाले का मैक्सिमम का B जो होगा ऑड एड्रेस.
FFFE की बात कर रहे हैं या ऊपर की बात कर रहे हैं?
ये लास्ट वाले की E की बात कर रहे हैं. वो F पे आ जाएगा सर लास्ट वन उसका.
वो FF पे आ जाएगा. जी समझ आई बेटा?
ओके
ठीक है.
यस सर.
अच्छा ये जो डेटा है एक्चुअली द डेटा इज रॉन्ग. एक्चुअली ये किसी ने रॉन्ग किया है. एक्चुअली दिस डेटा इज नॉट, दिस इज जस्ट एन एड्रेस. सो द डेटा मे बी 51 और 12. ठीक है, बिकॉज द डेटा साइज इज 16 बिट्स. सही है बेटा? समझ आई? एंड ईच डेटा इज रिप्रेजेंटेड इन ईच डेटा इज रिप्रेजेंटेड इन हेक्साडेसिमल. ठीक है बेटा? जी समझ आ गई बेटा या नहीं आई?
ओके सर.
ठीक है, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. ओके नाउ okay, now we will study the addressing modes. Okay, so first we will start. बेटा माइक ऑफ कर दे प्लीज. माइक ऑफ कर दे. किसका माइक ऑफ है बेटा? हसीब माइक ऑफ कर दे बेटा. ठीक है. Okay, so now we will start with the addressing modes. So in this addressing mode, अच्छा जब हमने addressing mode की बात की थी, तो addressing mode में हमने क्या कहा था? What is an addressing mode? पहले इसको थोड़ा सा रिविजिट कर लेते हैं. बेटा बताएं.
सर जहाँ पर ऑपरेंड वो स्टोर्ड होता है.
Where the operand is stored? So where the operand is stored, so it means that whether the operand, whatever the possible locations of the operand, कहाँ कहाँ पे स्टोर हो सकता है? ऑपरेंड कहाँ कहाँ पे स्टोर हो सकता है?
मेमोरी में सर।
Operand can be stored in memory, and
Registered
operand can
memory.
it can also be stored in register, and it can be a part of instruction. Okay, so the operand can be stored in. अच्छा why? अच्छा अब यहाँ पे एक question है, यहाँ पे एक question है simple ना. Why we have registers and why we have memory? हमें दो जगह डेटा रखने की क्यों जरूरत है? सिर्फ मेमोरी में रखे, रजिस्टर में क्यों जरूरत है? Why we are keeping the data in register?
सर रजिस्टर में टेम्पररी स्टोर होता है और मेमोरी में जो है
मेमोरी में
वो
भी टेम्परेरी स्टोरेज होता है, जो परमानेंट स्टोरेज है वो तो हार्ड डिस्क है. Why do we
Sir,
store data? जी बताएं.
रजिस्टर्ड वो माइक्रो कंट्रोलर में होती है ना,
माइक्रो प्रोसेसर के अंदर, माइक्रो प्रोसेसर या
हाँ
माइक्रो.
माइक्रो प्रोसेसर के अंदर.
जी बताएं बेटा, फिर जी
सर
बताएं.
हमें डेटा एक्सेस करने के लिए उनकी लोकेशंस चाहिए होती हैं, तो हमें डायरेक्ट डेटा से तो हमें नहीं पता ना किधर से पड़ा हुआ डेटा, तो हमें वो चाहिए, तो इसलिए हम
नहीं, वो
लोकेशन
तो
को
एड्रेसिंग
डेटा
मोड डिफाइन करेंगे, वो तो हम लेटर करेंगे. Why do we store data in register? हमें रजिस्टर की जरूरत ही नहीं, डायरेक्ट मेमोरी से लें.
सर
क्योंकि
क्योंकि
मेमोरी,
एक्सेस टाइम मेमोरी का बहुत ज्यादा होता है, रजिस्टर का
यस
ज्यादा
वेरी गुड,
फास्ट होता है।
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. सो व्हाई वी डू, अच्छा यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन है कि व्हाई, अच्छा ना जो है ना क्वेश्चन, सो व्हाई वी store the data in register. The answer is that we store the data in register because the register is faster than memory. Okay, memory can store a lot of data. Memory can store a lot of data. Memory can store huge data. But memory has high access time. तो इस तरह से कर सकते हैं. Let's assume that if register has access time, access latency of 5 cycle to 1 cycle. Typically, memory has access latency more than 50 cycles. So which one is faster? Which one is faster?
Register, sir.
Register is faster. That's the reason that we store the data in register. Data stored in the register. I will give you this with an example. I will give this with an example. Let's assume that you are sitting on your desk. Okay. So this desk is your register. Okay. How many books can you place on your desk? कितने books रख सकते हैं आप?
Copy, sir.
4 5
4 or 5. ठीक है. अच्छा अब ये देख ले, अब ये जो रजिस्टर है, लेट्स अज्यूम दिस रजिस्टर, इस तरीके से, दिस रजिस्टर इज योर टेबल इन अ रूम, एंड दिस मेमोरी इज योर लाइब्रेरी. आगे बताएं कि which, if you want to access some book from your table and you want to access your book from the library, which one will have faster access time?
रजिस्टर सर.
Your table, because you are sitting on your table, and let's assume this book is not found in the table. So what do you have to do?
Go to library.
Go to library and bring that book and put it on the table. समझ आई बेटा या नहीं आई? You cannot put all the books on your table. That's the reason you need some temporary storage. So register is a temporary storage which has a very fast access time. बेटा समझ आ गई या नहीं आई?
आगे सर.
ठीक है, very good. Okay, now we proceed further. जी बेटा. Question? Okay. Now we proceed further. So actually, the register is faster than memory, and typically we first load the data in register before processing. Okay. Now we studied that we want to either store the data in register or we store the data in memory. Who defines that where the data is stored? The addressing modes define. So now we will going to start the addressing mode. Okay. Now, okay. First, we will start with register addressing mode. So in the register addressing mode, so now I'm writing it on the right hand side. So register addressing mode, register addressing mode, and now, so in the register addressing mode, so the operand. So the question is this: where is the operand lying? The operand lies in memory or register? ये बताएं बेटा. बेटा बताएं.
तो दोनों में हो सकता है, मेमोरी भी
No,
और रजिस्टर.
We are studying register addressing mode. So when we are studying
registered,
operand lies in register. Very good. So the operand lies in register. Okay. Acha. Up now I will give this with an example. So the operand lies in the register addressing mode, and I will give this with an example. I will give this with an example. Okay. So now let's assume. So these are registered, and there are some arbitrary values in the register. So this arbitrary value, let's assume that this register. So let's assume this register has a value of 0x0002. This register has 0x0004, and this register has a value of 0x0006. Because this is 16-bit data, so let's assume this the registers contain this data. Okay. Acha. Let's assume I write an instruction. And that instruction is like this: add. Okay. R1, R0, and R4. Okay, now this addressing mode is register addressing mode. What we are going to do? So this addressing mode. So now, okay, now अब ये जो है, let's assume this is an operation. So now let's assume ये जो operation है, ये कौन सा operation है? इस तरह से होगा ना? C is equal to A plus B. What is C in this particular example? जी बेटा बताएं. See,
result.
operand. What is A in this particular example?
Source operand 1.
R0. And notice another B. And notice plus. Where plus? Where is plus? ये बताएं plus कहाँ से कहाँ represent हो रहा है?
add. Sir, add.
So now this is an operation. I defined it. So now we want to compute a sum of two operands. We want to. So now I'm writing this. We want to compute the sum of two elements A and B and store the result in C, where C, the addressing mode of C is register, the addressing mode of A is register, the addressing mode of B is register. So actually, what now we want? So it means we want to add the control. So this instruction says. So this instruction says. So I'm writing it. So this instruction says we want. Okay. So this instruction says we want. We want to add. I'm writing it here. Yeah, I'm writing it here. We want to add the contents of which register? Register R0 and register R4, and store it in
R1.
Store it in R1. So what are the contents? अच्छा ये देखिए. What is the contents of R0? What is the contents of R0?
A.
The contents of R0 is 02. बेटा, why is A? नजर नहीं आ रहा?
Okay, sir.
0x0002. So we are adding 2. What is the contents of R4?
0x0006.
0x0006. And we are adding both of them. So what is 6 plus 2? What is 6 plus 2? 8. So okay, now it means that we are adding and store it in R1. What is the old contents of R1? So actually, okay, what is the old contents of R1? What is the old content of R1?
0x0004
of R1 is 0x0004. So after this operation, what is the new content?
Zero x 0008.
0x0008. So the old contents will be overwritten by the new content. So this content will be overwritten and the new contents will be 0x. जी बताएं.
008.
Which this addressing mode is called as register addressing mode. ठीक है बेटा?
सर जो previous होगा वो remove हो जाएगा या override होगा ये?
It will be overwritten. It will be overwritten. Previous will be overwritten.
Okay.
Not removed. It will be overwritten. The old contents will be overwritten by the new contents. ठीक है बेटा?
Yes sir.
ठीक है. So it will be overwritten. So actually, whenever it's also you also did in C, C++. Actually, when you have any operations, this is the old value and the new value. हो सकता है यही होता है या नहीं होता? ठीक है?
Yes sir.
Okay. So the old contents will be overwritten. Okay. ठीक है. अच्छा एक